On this episode of New England Living,
this street I've always wanted to live in for the last 30 years.
What a story, every minute, every second, every step.
Welcome to Coonamessett Farm.
We grew up overseas. When people say, oh, where are you from? We say, the Cape.
Do I need a towel on my shoulder too?
If you want one.
No, I don't want one. Welcome to New England Living. I'm Parker Kelley. And I am passionate about art, architecture, and design. I also love to travel, meet new people, and I'm definitely a foodie. Join me each week as I travel all over this beautiful region, showcasing the most spectacular homes and meeting the key players involved in creating them. To top it off, I'll cook up some delicious dish with a chef, and we'll finish it off with a celebration of it all. I'm Parker Kelley, and this is New England Living.
New England Living TV is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero Wolf & Co., Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England, and Marvin Windows and Doors. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.
Today I'm on my way to the southwestern tip of Cape Cod, to Falmouth, Massachusetts, my hometown, and the hometown of Catherine Lee Bates, who wrote the famous poem America the Beautiful. Falmouth was settled by English colonists in 1660 and incorporated in 1686. It has been a popular summer destination dating back to the late 1800s. It's known for its lovely beaches, the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, and Marine Biological Laboratory. Falmouth also is favored for its close proximity to the islands of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, and the ferry services to those islands. Falmouth is also known by runners. The Falmouth Road Race, an annual race started in 1973, draws more than 10,000 runners from all over the world. I'm on my way to meet Dan, Lori, and their 3 children in their renovated 1890s carriage house. The couple has raised and are raising their family in Singapore, an island off the southern tip of Malaysia, about 10,000 miles away. And this is their summer home, where they spend a few precious weeks a year. Dan is a software executive, and Lori is a charity director in Cambodia. Originally from New England, the couple wanted to make sure their children had New England roots, and this home in this town plays an important part in that. We're going to meet the family, tour this historic home, and then Lori and Dan are turning their kitchen over to a local chef and me, and we're going to cook up a feast and celebrate New England living in Falmouth, Massachusetts.
Hello.
Hi, Parker Kelley.
Dan McConaughey, welcome to the carriage house.
Thank you.
There's so much character here because it was an original barn built in 1890. We've actually put 2 unique doors right in the foyer. The first one is this.
Rounded.
It's curved door.
Yes.
We think it's quite old. People think it's maybe 17th century because of the
This
low
is original?
handle. This is original. And then we have another door, antique door over here.
Oh, wow.
And this stained glass actually is the view of our pond in the backyard.
Oh, what a lovely entry. With history right there, and then beauty, and then a scene. I love it.
Let me show you my office.
Oh, this is your office?
Yes.
Okay, so I get to go into the curved door.
Correct.
Oh, this feels fun. Oh, this is interesting.
So this is a ship captain's cabin, and that window is actually from a ship.
Oh my heavens, look at this. Oh, you love your builder. Your builder's amazing.
And I need a separate office because I live and work out of Singapore, which is 12 hours ahead.
Oh, okay, right.
So I have to work a lot of late nights. When everybody's sleeping, this is where I make my calls.
Nice and quiet. When you guys first saw this home, it obviously didn't look like this, but you had that vision that this could be amazing.
This street, I've always wanted to live in for the last 30 years.
Seriously?
Yes, this is my favorite street in all of Falmouth. And when we got it, it was abandoned for about 5 years. So my wife looked at it and she said, absolutely not.
No. Yeah, no.
She said not.
A dirt basement.
Yes.
It was very moldy and musty inside.
The close was my 2 daughters said, if you buy this house, we will commit to have our wedding in your backyard.
No, they did not.
They did.
They did.
And my wife looked at me and she said, that's the home we want to build. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh, you just gave me chills on that one. Oh,
Well, for
seriously.
me, it's all about the family. So if my
Yes.
kids are coming back, they want to come to our home, then I'm sold.
That's lovely. Tell me what's original, what's not. I'm just going crazy. This is new?
This was here. The carriages would come through here. There'd be a big door here. The stable boys would take the horses in the carriages and wash them. And this is the original drain.
Oh, and you left that too. That's
And we
beautiful.
absolutely left it, made sure it was conditioned.
Oh.
And then when they were cleaned, the horses would be taken up this ramp and they'd be putting into their stables. This space, we didn't know what we wanted to do with this. What we did is we took this space, which was the original fireplace that heated for the horses. And we were able to have that woodwork built in so that we could get the wine racks in.
Oh my goodness, what a story. Every minute, every second, every step. Wow.
This pole, we actually kept this. This is what they all look like around these wooden poles. There was a stable, and the stable would come here, and it would come here.
I can see that now.
What we tried to do is keep the old, but also bring in the new. Yeah. And my father's a builder, and I actually worked with him for every school break, every summer break.
Oh, you did?
I did through high school and college. That's how I paid for college. You know, when I decided to do this project, my father's retired now for about 20 years. I called him up and said, do you want to do one more project?
And he's like,
yes.
Yes.
And I said, well, let's make this a dream project.
We started from the basement up, and what I saw was, I was amazed at the structure, the way it's built, the steel columns, the footing starting. This building hasn't moved in 100 years.
So you had to keep your finger on the pulse here while
did.
he was in Singapore, and you were his eyes and his ears and everything else.
The best part of this project is I got to spend a year with my dad on one project that hopefully we're going to be proud of forever.
I can't
Believe me, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of work, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, now how many homes had you built in your career?
Oh, many, many.
Yeah. Had you ever seen anything like this before?
Nothing. We did some interesting things.
So what's your favorite part of this whole home?
Well, I think a lot of work was put into these coffer ceilings, and the balance, I like it.
Yeah. Well, what a special thing for you guys to work on a project like that together. Just amazing. It really is. So nice to chat with you and meet you.
This is actually an addition put on, and when I was designing this, I really wanted it to feel almost like a ship as well.
I felt that when I walked
in. And to just keep it crisp and clean and big windows so that we could just take advantage of the view.
It's a beautiful view. And that's the location where my two daughters say they want to have their wedding.
Oh, God, what a spot for a wedding. Are you kidding? I can picture it now.
The kitchen is actually my favorite spot in the whole house, mostly for the views, but also we do so much entertaining, so...
No, who does the cooking?
My wife does.
I do all the cooking.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
that's
I do.
lovely.
And we have up to 40 people a night for multiple nights, so she really does a lot of cooking. This is a major change we did to the house. This is our actual master bedroom now.
Oh.
And this space was actually a living room.
Oh, this is funky. This feels very city loft. Like, this makes a very cool headboard.
It does, doesn't it?
Here, this is your ensuite.
Correct.
Oh,
So
I'm a big fan of this. Oh, look at your chandelier. That's very cool.
Welcome to my room.
Oh, wow. You got extra beds in here.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, I love that ladder with the bunks and the built-in bunks.
Yeah, that's all credit to my mother.
And your
All her
design.
let's go into the girls' room. Now, this was originally the master when we moved here.
Hi. Hi, girls. Oh, pretty aqua. So this is pretty nice.
It is.
You think?
It's beautiful.
You
this
think?
is actually the best room to watch the sunrise because you have a perfect angle of the pond.
Let's go to the guest house. Now, this is the end of the carriage house, and there's a walkway on the second floor between the two homes.
Oh, this is all blue. Yes.
This is going to serve two purposes. First, we have overseas visitors, so again, they're jet lagged. They can come here, they can shut the door, it's very quiet. And the second is we're hoping our children you know, have grandchildren.
Yes.
And they can feel comfortable being here, shutting the door.
So apart, but not too apart. Right. They still have their own family space, right? Thank you. Oh, nice. Oh, and cue the sailboats. Isn't that perfect?
The cupola here is one of the interesting architectural designs that was in the original house in 1890.
It was?
It was, and that's lit up at night.
Oh, really?
And I've already had some boaters tell me when it gets difficult and foggy, they miss the harbor, they look for this.
Oh, really?
This is now becoming a boater's landmark.
Oh,
People are
that's
guiding from this now, coming off of Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket, trying to come into Falmouth Harbor.
Oh yeah, the dock and the hammock and the chairs and the view. This just begs me to wonder what your home in Singapore must be like.
It's a high-rise. We're on the 17th floor.
Really?
It would be like downtown Manhattan. So
Really?
This is a totally different living experience.
Yeah.
So we go from high-rise city to the ocean.
After our conversations, the family and I headed down to Falmouth's Inner Harbor to meet up with Mark Bogosian, the owner of Longfellow Design Build, the company responsible for this incredible transformation of this historic carriage house. During the process of renovation, a mutual respect and friendship developed between the builder and this family. Mark met us at the dock, and we all climbed aboard his boat for a trip to Woods Hole. It was a gorgeous night for a boat ride, a walk in Woods Hole, and a dinner at the Landfall restaurant.
Can I just make a toast to Mark? Thank you, Mark, for making our dream house a reality.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you guys.
And what a house it is.
Great getting to know you guys.
What a house it is.
10 pounds of halibut.
10 pounds of halibut.
50 Barnstable Farms oysters.
And 50 oysters.
50.
I love that combination.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Kind of.
Clark, New England's official Sub-Zero and Wolf showroom and test kitchen, offers 3 reasons to begin your project here. Explore the world's finest appliances. Then cook and taste Wolf's culinary perfection. Be inspired by innovative design. Do you crave extraordinary? Visit clarkliving.com to plan your visit.
Imagine a place where you can design the kitchen or bath of your dreams. No need to travel from store to store to find exactly what you want. One place where you can design and shop the full line of world-class Kohler fixtures, plus the top names in cabinetry, and hundreds of Kohler surface options, all with in-store design assistance. Visit the Kohler Signature Store today, the perfect place to create your ideal space.
Technology is changing the world of home design, and Marvin at 7 Tide has embraced this evolution to create a unique and truly personalized window and door experience. Compare various configurations, experiment with colors and wood species, all in a high-tech, high-touch environment that strives to inspire creative freedom and discovery. You'll come away with confidence knowing that you're doing the right thing for your home. Book an appointment at marvin7tide.com.
The most common type of sealer is an impregnating sealer, which penetrates the stone and fills the porous part of the stone so that stains don't penetrate. An enhancer is going to actually alter the surface of the stone a little bit by enhancing the color, giving it an extra shine, and it will also protect it. And the Zero Care products come already pre-treated, and those will not stain or etch.
The next morning, I had a chance to swing by Mark's Chatham office and chat a little more with him about the project. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Parker, how are you?
Oh, good. Nice to see you. Now, you do new designs. You also do renovation.
We do everything. So we have architects and designers on staff, but we also have all the craftsmen from framers, electricians, plumbers, tile setters, all right on staff. So we have a real gauntlet of good quality people.
Yeah. But what was your the thing that you're most proud of, and like the biggest challenge?
Definitely working with a house with such history and that brick structure. There was limits with it, but our designers worked hard to create a concept, an open concept that they really loved. Dan wanted the vision of walking in his front door and being able to see the water.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things, to be able to see right through the front door all the way out to the ocean. Now, Dan said that Lori helped design some of the cabinetry as well.
The island in the guest kitchen, and since we've had that sample in our showroom, more and more people are saying, oh, can we get that?
Oh, you're kidding.
That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, pulling her in for your team.
Yeah, she's
from
great.
Singapore,
Yeah,
right?
it'd be nice if we could get her.
After my conversations at Longfellow Design Build, I headed to the Glass Onion to meet up with Chef John Tabor. We checked out the restaurant and then headed to his go-to fish market and farm to get what we needed for the dinner party.
This is the Clam Man. This is where we get all of our fish and all of our mussels and stuff like that from.
Love the name, Clam Man. It's busy too.
Always.
Busy little place. Hi.
Welcome to the Clam Man. What can I get for you?
10 pounds of halibut.
10 pounds of halibut.
50 Barnstable Farms oysters, please.
And 50 oysters.
50.
Wow.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
And you carry it too. What a gentleman.
I'm so strong. Parker, this is Ron. This is my go-to place for all organic vegetation.
Very nice to meet you, Ron.
Hi, Parker. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to Coonamessett Farm. We're on 20 acres. We grow small fruit, which is berries like strawberries, blueberries, currants, raspberries, blackberries. We grow vegetables, lettuce, greens, Asian greens. We grow tomatoes, peppers, onions. We have 6 greenhouses, so we grow year-round.
And I saw some animals here, too.
We have livestock. We raise alpacas for the wool, and we sell alpaca products in our store. We have chickens that we raise for eggs. We have turkeys that are for Thanksgiving.
Wow, you've got a lot going on. So nice to meet you, Ron. Love it. What a great shop, too. Very cool. Thank you. We're good to go?
Perfect.
Oh, we get a big party. I'm going to change up.
All right.
Meet you back at the house.
Start cooking.
Love it. We are good.
We grew up overseas. When people say, oh, where are you from? We say, the Cape.
All right, so this is like the star of our restaurant, pretty much. Is
no, you are. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness, is that good? Oh, my goodness.
How do you want to live? As a decent person? A fine human being? A good friend? Is that it? Good? Of course not. Parent of the Year? Better. Making her heart skip a beat. Thump. One of a kind. Undeniable. Like a boss. Like a standard bearer. Like a pro. We couldn't agree more. We are professional grade. GMC.
Hi, I'm Tim Leadham, owner of Bosun's Marine. At Bosun's Marine, we share your passion is more than just a tagline. For over 33 years, Bosun's Marine has been bringing you the finest power boats in the industry. We are committed to bringing you unparalleled service year-round, year after year. From offshore fishing and cruising yachts to small, family-oriented day boats, come visit us at one of our showrooms here in Mashpee on Cape Cod or at our new showroom in Peabody, just north of Boston. And be sure to check us out online at bosuns.com.
How do you define a legend? Start with rugged capability, strength, the confidence to take nature head on. Add experience, skill, mastery of the situation. At Boston Whaler, our legend thrives in boats designed to handle the roughest conditions. With cutting-edge features that satisfy the needs of serious anglers and performance that never falters. Boston Whaler, catch the legend.
While the chef and his crew set up in Lori and Dan's kitchen, Lori and I slipped away to pick up flowers and a cake for the party at nearby Windfall Market. The florist there is super talented and incorporated some fresh fruit into her arrangements. So while the chef is downstairs and the guests are starting to come, I found Brooke and Alexandra up here in the guest house, and I thought I'd take a chance to chat with you guys. So talk to me a little bit about growing up in Singapore. Brooke, you're still there, and now Alexandra, you're out of college, getting your MBA, and so most of your life was in Singapore.
Yeah, so I actually came to the Cape when I was 3 days old.
3 days old.
Yeah, we grew up overseas, but they always wanted us to kind of have, you know, New England in the back of our minds and hearts. So they decided that we really needed a place on the Cape. So when people say, "Oh, where are you from?" we say the Cape.
You do?
Yeah, because we definitely think that the Cape has like a special place in our hearts, but also my entire family.
And so tell me about Falmouth. What are your favorite things to do here?
My favorite thing is just going to the beach. I mean, the beaches are beautiful here, so when it's a sunny day, that will be my first choice.
Yeah, I love to bike ride. Taking advantage of the bike path here in Cape Cod is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Now, how does this contrast to Singapore life?
They have a man-made beach, where here everything is so much more natural, and I like it more.
Well, so just delightful to meet you. Beautiful family. I've just enjoyed myself so much. I know the chef's needing me to go cook a big dinner party.
All right, cooking.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone who knows me knows I love oysters. Oh, that's good. Oh, yummy.
Innovation, technology, design. It is why the Seaport District is the fastest growing area in Boston. It's also the reason we selected the Innovation District as the home of Seven Tide. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind experience filled with design inspiration, a place where you can explore, see your ideas come to life, this is the place. Think of Seven Tide as a design adventure for your home, featuring the most trusted top-tier brands in their industries. For homeowners and designers alike, it's a unique approach to home design. You can visit Clark's newest Sub-Zero and Wolf showroom and test kitchen, giving you hands-on access to the world's finest appliances, or take in the country's first experience center for Marvin Windows and Doors. Our goal is to provide inspiration in an exceptional space that offers a relaxed and very personal experience. If you like what you see, we'll refer you to an authorized dealer. But while you're at Seven Tide, there's no pressure. Even the parking is complimentary. We want to cultivate an atmosphere that's free from anxiety so you can focus on what's right for the design of your home. New England has some of the finest designers in the country, and here you'll see an exciting array of their work in full-scale kitchens. You'll be able to see, touch, and even taste your kitchen design. Both inside and out, Seven Tide offers the perfect setting to bring your ideas to life. We want you to rethink what's possible. Adjacent to Clark, you'll find Marvin Windows and Doors. They offer a high-tech, high-touch experience that invites you to reset your expectations for what a home can be. After visiting Marvin, you'll never think about windows and doors the same way again. Whether you're a homeowner or a designer, building a new custom home or remodeling, we invite you to come experience the possibilities. Come be inspired, be informed, and ultimately be at home at Seven Tide.
For more information for your home inspiration, visit seventide.com. Yours by design.
You remember John from The Glass Onion? John, so nice to see you in this kitchen. Is this an incredible kitchen?
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah. So what are we starting with right now?
We are doing a duck liver pate.
All right.
That's going to go on little crostinis. We're doing some hors d'oeuvres for this party.
Do I need a towel on my shoulder too?
If you want one.
No, I don't want one. So did you make these at the restaurant?
Yes. This is our duck liver pate.
Okay, so a little bit of that.
Next we have our Kunamesset raspberry port reduction.
Okay, is that too much? Oh, it's dripping down.
You're good. A few chives.
I love that combination.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I know. You're hired. Okay, everyone who knows me knows I love oysters. That's our next one. Am I supposed to put this on top?
Go right ahead.
Tell me.
It's just a lemon and olive oil blend.
You know, I'm taking one for the team again. It's just really rough. Oh, that's good. Oh, yummy.
All right, so this is like the star of our restaurant, pretty much. Is
no, you are.
Is the lobster strudel. So phyllo dough. Start out with. You want to keep the phyllo dough covered if it's going to be out for an extended period of time, especially if it's broken.
Oh, so the first one, that's it. Just
yeah, it's
that's what they do on the big
First one, just get rid of it.
Okay, so this is mascarpone already in here.
Yes.
Mascarpone. Yeah.
So, some lobster meat in there. Okay. Lemon zest.
Okay.
Chives and parsley. Salt.
A little bit of salt.
And white pepper.
And white pepper.
We have butter. We spread on.
All right. Okay, so a heaping spoonful.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes?
So, yep, you can give it one roll, and then try to crimp the sides up.
Adrienne is here, and she is Grammy.
You want to make lobster butter?
You want to make lobster butter? Let's do it.
All right, so we're making lobster butter for our lobster strudels. Just one at a time. I'll be whisking hard for an hour. So we're just gonna drizzle this right over the top.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at the golden, rich color there.
And then we're gonna throw on a roasted tomato.
Oh, right on the top there?
And a few chives.
And a few chives. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, is that good. Oh my goodness.
It was pretty tasty.
Okay, clam man.
Ah.
The clam man.
Fresh local halibut from the Clam Man.
Ah, delicious.
We are going to pan sear and oven roast.
Okay.
So we start with salt, and these are thick pieces, so you want to go kind of heavy on the salt. This is a blend: fennel seed, white peppercorns, a little bit of cumin. Right on.
That's that sizzle we love, John.
Yeah, you want to hear that noise. Yeah, that's the color that you want.
Now it's starting to get crusty. That looks great. We're starting with?
Beet port reduction.
Beet port reduction.
So, roasted lemon and thyme vinaigrette going on our kunimesset greens.
All right. Nice.
All right, we have some tricolor potatoes. We got red and golden roasted beets. All right, so there's our piece of halibut. That is an arugula pesto, and then 3 radishes.
Lovely, delicious.
Parker, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Okay, everyone.
Or we've just begun.
I think so.
Amazing.
Amazing. Everybody, get your seats to enjoy this wonderful.
Woo! Time to eat! Time to eat! What fun we have had, Dan and Lori, your family, a beautiful community, a beautiful home. Goodness. Longfellow, Build Design, Mark Bogosian, and of course a delicious meal, the glass onion, John Tabor. Amazing. This is New England Living from Falmouth, Massachusetts. Until next week, I'm Parker Kelley. Cheers. Cheers.